Hi everyone, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Hope you guys are keeping well. And today I'm going to review the iFi iDSD signature, and here it is. I'm going to show you what's in the box, go through what's in the box, and I'm going to talk about the sound quality with a variety of IEMs, over-the-ear headphones. If you want to know what songs I used for this particular test, I've left the tracks down below so you can see all the tracks in a lot of detail. As you can see, this is has the Burr Brown True Native DSD chipsets, has lots of power, so it goes from 10 volts to 4100 milliwatts, so it can drive any headphone. Has the MQA, it's got fully balanced circuitry, and that is pretty much what you get in the box. There's some other useful information here which you can pick up on their website if you want the full specification, but needless to say, this is one powerful piece of kit. I will point out that it has the zero jitter femto clock system upgraded for low phase noise jitter, digital engine upgraded with the iFi custom ultra low op amp as the OV2028. The analog section's upgraded as well, ultra low impedance. I mean, this thing is a beast, and I've tried many different headphones with this, no problem at all. So I have already unboxed this. It's just trying to show you what you get in the box, because this is the unit here. So I just wanted to show you all the things you get in the box. So it would sit there wrapped in some nice protective material. You get the customary MQA setup, so if you need that, it tells you how to do that using the QR code. You have, what I quite like is the manual and setup, tells you how to use everything. So here it shows you all the different points here. So you've got 6.3, you've got your 4.4 analog output balanced, and it's really beautiful sound on all of these. But you've got the extra bass, you've got the 3D plus as well, and if you look through this, it shows you the different colors you'll have for the audio format. You can have analog, the on-off switch, and I'll show you that as well. The SPDIF and 3.5mm coaxial optical inputs, RCA analog outputs, USB 3.0 Type A input ports. And if you look at that, that's for the Lightning to a USB camera adapter for Apple, and USB on the go cable for Android. Some very useful information. On the side, it shows you the different power modes and the difference that will have in batteries. I've got to say, you can run on eco for a lot of headphones. This thing has a lot of run, it's pretty powerful. You also have the control of some digital filters. So here it shows you what you can do for the digital filter, and the usable selectable, and you have IE match switch as well. And again, you'll find that you'd be quite surprised how easy this can drive certain headphones. But when you do get some of the planar magnetics I was using, then you've got the options there, so change some of the controls there. And you've got on the side here, it's USB-C, it's 5 volts, it's for charging, so that works quite nicely and takes up to 3 hours to charge. And you've got the various other specs and everything here, but again, it's quite handy to have all that. Now what you have in here is 2 boxes, because this does come fully loaded with loads of different accessories. So let's take them out to show you what you get. So in this box, as you can see, it's going to be a challenge to get it all back in, but we have some rubbers. You have a lovely pouch to put everything in, and here you have the RCA cable, which is quite handy as well. And here you have the various cables. You have a protective piece of rubber plastic thing, so when you stack them you don't end up scratching stuff. And you've got all your various adapters that you might need. and a very slick 3.5 to 6.3. I mean, I do love the fact there's even more, and this is something else. So this is the USB-C to USB-A, so that will help when you want to charge everything. You know, you can literally get up and running really quickly with this. So let's take a closer look at the unit itself. And here you can see the switches on the side, and it shows you here, turn this around, you've got your power mode, turbo, normal, eco, bit perfect, minimum phase, standard for your filter, and bring that a bit closer for your IE match, off, high sensitivity, and ultra sensitivity. I said this thing is really powerful. It was driving the IMs quite nicely. If you need the RCA plugs, it comes with some dust caps as well, which is really nice. You've got your source, input, output, digital input as well. So you have different ways of plugging in stuff. And on the output side of things, you've got 6.3, 4.4, your lights, the switch here, which is really nice. And you've got these little switches, which I actually prefer. Previously they had the big metal things that sticked out. I quite like this shorter, less chance of trying to catch on something. But there we go. Now I'll talk about the sound quality of different headphones, and we'll go from there. So you've seen what the device looks like. We get in the box. There's a lot of good quality stuff that you get in the box. But what about with different headphones? Well, first of all, I looked at some of my Theo IEMs that I've reviewed on this channel that if you go back, you'll see, and fantastic, very easy to drive IEMs, no problem at all. You've got all the controls and options there to make sure you can drive them. If you've got ultra sensitive headphones, I still think you'll be okay, but the volume does move quite quickly on the actual gauge if they're ultra sensitive. But with what I've tested, they were fine. I tried some budget ones like the Theo FH1Ss. I've done the FH7s, the FA9s, a whole different range, different brands as well. I recently tested on the over-ears the Sennheiser 560S, HD 560S, my review, you can check it out, and compared them to the HD 5.9. But with these, effortless to drive, no problem with this signature, absolutely no problem. But what about something a little bit harder? So here we've got some the Hi-Fi Man Sundaras or the Hi-Fi Man Anandas. Again, in terms of being able to drive them, the signature, iDSD signature, have absolutely no problem driving these, no problem at all, very easy to drive. But that wasn't the part of this that, for me, made this my favourite DAC amp, you know, of this type of size and portability. I love the fact it runs off the battery, that you can take it around the house, you can sit in the lounge, you can be, you know, anywhere you want, on the train, although no one's travelling the trains at the moment, but you know what I mean, you've got the ability to go to a coffee shop, to go into your dining room, the lounge, the kitchen, and be sociable to a point, listening to your music wherever you want. Now, in terms of the sound quality, I said the tracks I've listened to are below. This thing is phenomenal. So with the planar magnetics, it just as if took the headphones and blew the headphones away off your ears. And so all you're left with was this music floating around you, and it held it in like a suspension. It was that mesmerizing. The experience was fantastic. So you had fast dynamics, good bass, treble that wasn't too sharp, wasn't too, you know, there wasn't a lot of sibilance, a good sound stage, mid-range was excellent. And then you had the options of the X bass and the 3D switch. And the 3D switch enhances the stereo capability. I don't think I need that on the Hi-Fi Man. It does do a good job on the X bass. It's not my sort of thing, but on some things, the Sennheiser the HD 560Ss did benefit from having the X bass on. When it came to orchestral or classical, some large orchestra type pieces, again, the full embodiment of the orchestra, the instruments, you could pick them out, but it was just the overall, sometimes not about specs, it's about sound quality. What does it sound like? How do you feel when you actually hear the music? And it's toe tapping, it brings the music alive. It just has such a musical quality about it. Now, if you've got any specific questions, happy to answer them down below in the questions. You'll notice on my channel I answer every question. Appreciate you stopping by. So if you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below. This is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Catch you guys soon. Bye for now.